So I assume you all know why I've gathered you here today.
I knew it was coming to this. It's a dick measuring contest, isn't it?
Fuck! Competition's off. He has an advantage. He had time to prepare.
Okay, Chad's too good at this.
Welcome to JustKindaLafin, the only
With
podcast you need for dick measuring.
It's Chad, and the boy.
So wait.
I listened back to our old podcast.
Yeah. You two are Chads, I'm the boy.
I was going to say, so that means I'm Chad, right?
Yeah. You're Chad, I'm Chad, he's the boy.
Chad, and the boy. Wait, or is it Chad, and the boy?
Yeah, one person named Chad. I'm the boy. You need to come up with your own name.
I'm just an NPC. I'm not even... Is this mine?
Yep.
I'm not even real.
Dope. What have you been playing this week, Joe? Or doing?
Nothing. Played some Grim Dawn.
How's that?
It's grim.
In
the Donnie way.
Downy.
I got it.
I had it...
Robert.
I had
Donnie
it in,
Robert Downey Jr.
I had it in news, but if you want to just talk about the expansion stuff now, do you...
Expansion's out.
Yeah. What does it do?
Was there more to... No, I don't know.
You know more than I do.
Do I?
It makes the game... apparently.
Makes the game fast. New class.
Is it a barbarian?
A lot of ass.
Kind of
paladin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like a barbarian the way you were playing.
That's fucking all I've been doing.
Legit?
I think.
Okay.
How about you, Miles?
Okay, so we have two things we need to talk about.
Okay.
One.
Is it an elephant? And is it in a room?
You went and saw Dumbo?
I went and saw Captain Marvel today.
Nice.
Oh, God.
Now, I think I hold an opinion different to you guys because I didn't hate it.
Black Panther's shit.
I hated it more than... Or, sorry, I liked it more than Black Panther. Black Panther is at the bottom of the list for me. Now, it's not... I don't know. Brie Larson's acting was questionable at times. You guys were...
Scoop back, or else you don't take that.
You guys were absolutely right. Her acting skills aren't that great. A lot of Sammy J. I didn't realize how much Sammy J was going to be in the movie.
Yeah. He's player 2, basically.
Yeah.
Well, actually, because of Brie Larson's acting, he's player 1. He was intended to be player 2.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't do a bad job. He was the same entertaining Nick Fury as he always is.
He was Samuel Jackson playing as Samuel Jackson in a Samuel Jackson movie.
Also, although I'm pretty sure he says fuck in the movie.
Fuck, so does he?
I'm pretty sure he gets, when the cat scratch, I think he says, "You motherfuck!"
I think they cut off the fuck. But
I'm pretty sure I heard.
So yeah, speaking of the cat thing, and then kind of the whole movie...
Spoilers.
It almost seemed like that movie was pretty much just about emasculating Samuel L. Jackson the whole time.
What do you mean?
Every scene, he's playing with the cat.
Every scene was at his expense, in a way. You know, it was like, oh, he can't know what to do in this situation.
That's because he's a man.
Yeah, that's what... 2019.
Yeah.
Even just the whole cat scratch thing, really? The badass Nick Fury from all the movies, you're going to be like, oh yeah, it was this alien cat.
Well, he didn't start off as a badass.
No, actually, in this movie, he's not a badass at all.
And he gets scratched by a cat.
And that's the thing that's hardest to believe. I know it's the past.
The scratch makes him a badass.
Yeah.
I know it's the past, but it's a matter of only a couple decades. It's not I don't know.
Well, was it that long?
It's shot in the 90s, so...
90s, right, Blockbuster.
And
that was the memes.
2008.
That's why she crashed through it.
Isn't that 2008 is when Iron Man 1 happened? He was in that.
The year? 2008? Yeah, I think so. The movie was shot in 2004.
And they say the 90s, not necessarily 1990, right? It's
yeah, it could have been 96, 97 or something like that.
Yeah, so it's maybe a decade. And you're telling me he goes from bumbling... street cop,
dude,
pretty much.
Bumbling street cop. He fucking glued some fingers to a paper and got the hacked out of the room.
That was. I mean, there were some parts.
I'm just saying, Samuel Jackson was more manly in this movie than he's ever been.
You don't like him. You think he had it coming.
I hate Samuel Jackson.
There were certainly points that were.
I can see what you're getting at for sure. I see it.
It was kind of cool to see how you could tape off a fingerprint and shit. That part was cool. I mean, she has the power to blow down the door if she chooses.
He's smart for an idiot.
Right? And then when he goes to do it again, she blows open the door, and then they make the joke oh wait, you watched me do that the whole time.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, no, that's a good point. Why did
that is proof that you can solve every problem with violence.
Yep.
But sometimes it's good to hack
intense
fingers.
firepower.
Yep.
But anyway, overall it wasn't that bad of a movie.
It was pretty shit.
I think my biggest problem with it was that it was just so...
It exists.
Well, it the stuff at retcons, like the eye thing, and then the whole Avengers thing, where it's like we're gonna name it after her, even though it's like Captain America.
The first Avenger. Remember, you named the movie that, but I guess just go back.
But then beyond that, it was just the whole wishy-washiness of like the plot and villains. Like, Skrulls are bad guys.
No, the Kree are.
In this iteration, yes.
Well, no, I mean, like, so it comes up in, so my brother and I used to play Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and we go through the trivia. The Kree have always been out to kill the Skrull.
Yeah.
The Skrull aren't necessarily bad guys. They're just seeking refuge.
Look, genocide doesn't make you evil.
No, it does make sense. The Skrull aren't... Like, what they're doing is kind of shady, absolutely, but ultimately they're just trying to seek...
See, I never knew much about the comics, but the one thing I always heard was like, it's Secret Wars, and Skrulls are bad, and Super Skrull, and all that stuff, like evil Skrull guys.
No, like, yes, some of them are bad, but they're just as bad as the Kree, and there are humans that are just as bad, right?
The whole explanation for that sequence, I was playing Destiny 2 PvP, and retained none of it. I'm not even sure which one the Skrulls are.
They're the...
Aside from the Elders Skrulls.
They're the ones that,
which one's
that
transform?
Shapeshift. The Skrull shift.
Okay, what's the other race?
The Kree.
And
the blue people. The blue people, except they're not blue sometimes.
Yeah,
Jude Law?
I'm a little confused by that, because Jude Law is not blue.
He wouldn't have been hot if
the black guy wasn't blue.
That's because he was
black.
Sorry.
Well, no, I mean, like, you can see underneath some of the blue, like, some of them are just, they're black guys painted blue, but that black guy wasn't blue.
Yeah.
So I don't really understand that either. That didn't make any sense to me. It makes sense why Carol Danvers isn't, but
and the whole the Kree motivations were, I don't know, so like they just didn't seem to make any sense the whole movie. It's like, oh, they want to kill the Skrull. Why do they want to kill the Skrull? Because they're evil refugees. It's like, oh, is this just your like Trump stand-in or something?
Most of the Avengers, like all of them, don't really make any sense if that's the case. All the
but this is like further beyond that, because at least in the other movies, it's like here's an evil guy and he wants to be evil, and
he's a robot.
Yeah, like but
for the sake of being a robot.
So that movie was dumb, but at least that one was like, yep, it's because I'm evil. Like that's the spoken reason. You know what I mean?
Okay.
This is more like no, we're good. Yet we're doing this because we want the light speed engine, but we can warp speed. But we knew that you were that already, and we had you. So why? Well, yeah, it's
makes a lot of sense.
No, it does make sense. But like the Skrull general dude, like he does try and talk to her.
Was that Jude Law?
No, he's a Kree apparently.
Right. Okay.
Even though he's a white dude, but whatever. No, like he does try and talk to her, but she's just like fuck you, I'm getting out of here, and then proceeds to beat the shit out of her.
No, I'm talking about like from the Kree's perspective. It's like what the fuck they want the whole time.
Extermination of the Skrull. That is.
They never go into why.
Because I mean, based on the comics and the old shit, the Kree are a warmongering race.
But the movie never explains any of that.
I know. Which is kind of silly, but like I knew that already. So like going into it, I know.
But imagine
but
like 95% of the people watching.
No, yeah, for people like for guys like you who haven't read the comics.
Like the only point of reference I have is Guardians of the Galaxy 1, where Ronan's in that, and he's a warmongering ass. But it's like we don't know whether that's just him or
he was one of them.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, because he shows up in the movie.
So this is connected to the Avengers. Shit.
Anyway.
Tenuously.
Anyway, so then, but I think the most interesting case at the end, I mean, did you find that her powers kind of resembled that of, what's the movie called? Dragon Ball, Evolution? Just the, like, it was like wavy, it didn't look like energy.
I don't think the director's
sound waves, like, I don't know, like, it's a photon blast. It's supposed to blow shit to smithereens.
It only kind of resembled what you're talking about at the very end, when she went, like, Super Saiyan, whatever. Like, that's when it was just straight up, like, Kameo waves or whatever, but...
Yeah. No, but it was kind of like you guys said, because I asked you how her energy was presented, and you were like, well, and then I was like, it kind of looks like Dragon Ball Evolution's Kamehameha. Do you guys remember when he does Kamehameha, and it looks so stupid?
I've never watched it.
Yes, you have. I know you have.
Evolution? No.
You told me you did.
Probably lied.
You should watch it.
No, I don't need to.
It's important.
I don't even watch good movies. I do only
Dragon Ball Evolution is worse than Captain Marvel.
Oh, by a long shot.
But it's no longer the worst thing.
Well, no, Black Panther is.
No, it's worse than that.
What is?
Dragon Ball Evolution. So both Captain Marvel and Dragon Ball Evolution.
I put Black Panther in the middle of those.
For a Black Panther sandwich.
Yeah.
So you're saying that it's Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Dragon Ball Evolution?
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Okay, your opinion
Black
doesn't matter because you're being
Panther.
stupid. Anyway, but then right at the end though, I mean, if people haven't already seen it, too fucking bad.
Yeah, idiots.
The second cube right at the end, that's the most interesting part.
What?
Okay. Did you not watch the endgame credits?
No.
I didn't watch after there's the
Are you kidding? Stay for the credits?
So there's
You could have fast forwarded. Didn't you watch it stream?
So the stream didn't have the credits. I went to see it in theaters. And I left before she started talking.
So I saw.
I remember when she gets her powers and her dialogue. I had to leave before I cringed and died in the theater. I didn't know it was an after credits thing. I should have assumed.
So Marvel movies always
There's
have two after credits things. I saw the first one and I was like,
What?
I'm good.
They've always had two?
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only one that doesn't, I think, is Infinity War. I think it just has the one.
All right.
Anyway,
Which got me the most excited for this movie.
Yeah.
So what was the second?
Okay,
after
so the
credits?
second one is the cat. Remember how it swallowed the cube?
Yeah.
It throws
So
it
it jumps up on Nick Fury's desk while he's not there anymore, and it pukes up the cube.
I did see that.
And so then you saw the credit.
Yeah,
You
okay.
fuck.
Like, it was a long day.
That's the last fucking thing they
I must
showed.
have come back into the theater.
Damn it. Anyway, so but it kind of raises the point. At what point does that cat puke up the cube? Because it doesn't fall in line with anything that we've
Probably a
come to know,
matter
right?
of hours later or whatever.
Because
What if that was after Infinity War?
That's what I'm saying though.
No.
Because the cube. Listen,
know?
no, quiet. Listen.
Look.
So Captain America, the first Avenger, is when Fury gets his hands on the Tesseract the first time. The only time that we're aware of. Just listen. Because the Red Skull has it.
Yeah.
He buries the ship in the sea. He's frozen, but they get the Tesseract back.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I guess by some odd coincidence, maybe, the Kree chick or Marvel took the cube. But do you not think that Fury would have had that locked up?
Well, Fury was like a low-level S.H.I.E.L.D. agent guy. He didn't have that level of clearance or whatever.
Okay.
So Scientist Lady was working with the cube at that point because they're trying to do light speed travel.
Okay, so now here's the next mind-numbing thing.
Blow me up.
Okay, ready? When does Fury pull Captain America out of the water?
I don't know.
In the 2010s.
Probably.
Okay, so that's...
Is the cube supposed to be with him?
Well, it was, because they recovered it.
Is that when they recovered it?
Okay.
So then what the fuck does the cat puke up? I think it's the real Tesseract, and the one that was in the gauntlet was fake, and that's why the gauntlet exploded.
That's stupid.
Remember when he flicks and then it goes and it blows up in his hand because it's supposed to be able to control all the power.
Maybe it was like a fragment of it.
That's what I mean, right? Maybe it's not the full thing, or maybe it's a secondary one and you need both of them.
I think it's more a case of just
bad story.
Captain Marvel is such a bad movie; it didn't consider continuity in any way, shape, or form.
Anyway, it's just interesting from
That's
some.
a fair theory too.
It's just interesting from my perspective as an absolute fan of this shit.
I don't have a super strong memory of like the earlier Marvel movie
theories like that. I've never seen any of them.
I don't have a strong memory of like where the cube was at various points in time. Was the cube in Thor?
No.
Yes. The first Thor movie.
Yeah, was it in
I
that
haven't
movie?
seen that movie.
But that's the one that they steal because Thor happens after the first Avengers movie.
No, it happened before the first.
Happens after.
No way.
That's why he has it.
The movie came out before.
No, it doesn't. It came out after.
Thor totally happened before Avengers 1.
The movie came out before Avengers 1, didn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
And like...
Because I remember not going to see
that's because Thor 1 ends with Loki like hurling himself like into space like via the Bifrost or whatever, and that's how he encounters Thanos and all those dudes, and that's where he gets the army from, and the scepter.
No, you're right.
Yeah. I was just wondering,
because then
I need to watch the first Thor.
Because that...
Cool.
It's an okay movie. The second one is the worst one. That's the worst Marvel movie.
That sounds utterly skippable.
It's the worst Marvel movie. It's worse than Black Panther.
Whoa.
No.
Yes.
No, the bottom three are Captain Marvel, Black Panther, then Thor: Dark World.
I disagree with you because
then Captain America.
I don't look at it from
worst three.
Although, actually, you know what? Captain America is the best one because it has the bread one's hail, where they put their fists up in the sky.
I don't.
Worst movies: Black Panther, Captain America, Black Panther. Those are the three worst.
Whatever.
Captain America or Captain Marvel? You love Captain America.
No, Captain America was terrible.
Okay, I didn't. I mean, I don't like him. So.
No, that first movie was
pretty rough.
Like
that second movie, though.
That's
Winter Soldier. Oh,
that's my
Winter Soldier is a good movie,
dude.
Like
the best
outside of the realm of action hero movies, that's actually a good movie on its own.
Yeah.
Like none of the other ones kind of are good movies at all. Outside of being like super things, it's like Transformers, right? They exist and it's whatever. Winter Soldier was just good.
It was a good movie.
Yeah,
it was a good movie, but
hang loose.
Yeah, no. So it's kind of cool because I was thinking now, that's how they're gonna get to Thanos. Well,
how?
With the Tesseract.
With the real Tesseract.
They're gonna remember when in the first Avengers movie they're harnessing it in the laboratory in the ground like 30 feet below.
Where is Thanos?
Thanos is on presumably his planet.
Or a different planet.
Right, because he phases out of existence
right.
and ends up watching a sunset, because that's the thing he said he was going to do after he killed half the population.
Right.
My interpretation was just that, like, so much power was coursing through the Infinity Gauntlet, like, it was only ever designed for one shot, really. Like, there's no building a device that could contain that much power.
Sure, absolutely. But
I bet if Thanos just held them in his hand, it would have been fine.
He would most certainly.
No. He needs nipple rings.
Yeah.
Okay, stop.
Stop.
No, stop.
Studded dick piercings.
Yeah.
It never says that the gauntlet can't handle one or multiple. It never says that.
I know. I was just like, whenever I saw it kind of blow up or whatever, I was like, okay, well, I figured it was just, you got one...
Who made the gauntlet? It was a human, right?
No, the giant dwarf.
Peter Dinklage on the space ring.
Yeah.
He made the gauntlet?
Yeah, and then Thanos cuts off his hand so he can't make any more items.
Nice.
Were you not watching?
What movie was that?
Infinity War. Damn it, I almost said Endgame.
I saw that movie like 3 times.
I know, you liked it.
Was there dialogue that like told you that, or did it show it? Because if I didn't see it happening, I'm not convinced
When you find him, he has stone hands. And then he tells Thor that Thanos took his hands from him.
Nice.
But turns out he had already made a mold of a badass weapon in advance because plot.
It's called the Thunderdinger.
The Thunderdinger, yep.
Thunderdinging Thanos.
No, they had made it way before because it was presumably made for Odin.
They were just sitting on it.
And they were just
he wasn't sitting on it. He was sitting in a corner.
Crying.
And
it was
because he had no hands. You know what? I bet Thanos cut those off. Nice.
So the thing about your theory, though, that I
disagree with,
would question is like just based on my lack of a memory of things is like, have we actually seen the Tesseract between Captain America and between Avengers 1? Like, did they actually show it at all in any of the movies? Like, did they show it in Iron Man? Did they show it?
The Red Skull has it. And he's harnessing it inside.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. Like, in the chronological order, like the time scale between Captain America 1 and between Avengers 1, does it appear in any other movies that take place between then other than Captain Marvel?
Well, like you're saying, did it show up not Thor the movie immediately before the Avengers?
Yeah, but I can't remember if the Tesseract is even in that movie or not.
In the first Thor movie?
Yeah.
I believe it is. I mean,
that's like I'm inclined to believe you. Like, it sounds like it should be in the movie, but I don't remember it being.
I think it's on Asgard.
How do you spell Tesseract?
I don't know.
I think it ends up in in Asgard after Avengers 1. Thor takes it after that, doesn't he? They put it in like the Sealy device, and then him and Loki lock it.
Mid-credit scene in Thor.
The Tesseract is shown.
Cosmic Cube.
It's probably shown in the hands of
Loki.
The Tesseract in the hands of Loki in Thor 1.
That's what this looks like. Oh no, is that Thor Ragnarok?
I mean, it would make sense because he steals it.
Yeah, in Thor Ragnarok, he takes the
and then
Tesseract.
he gives it to Thanos.
And movie appearances of the Cosmic Cube. First Avenger, Iron Man 2, Thor, The Avengers, Thor, Dark something stupid, Guardians of the Galaxy, Age of Ultron, Ragnarok, Infinity War. And another movie with Brie Larson.
Whatever, doesn't matter.
Anyway, it would just be kind of cool if maybe the Cosmic Cube was actually 2 Cosmic Cubes, and that's why they can open up space portals.
Sure, I'm in.
Because there are 2 Primarchs.
Well, let me Google. Is there 2 Cosmic Cubes?
No, I didn't want to do that. I want to wait till I see the movie.
Well, I won't tell you the answer then.
Anyway, what else have you been doing this week?
Okay.
We can talk about Marvel shit forever and be wrong.
I like arguing with you guys about it.
I'm not arguing.
I just
have theories. I like.
Listen, I don't want to say your theory is wrong. I just have a bad memory of where it's shown up in the movies. So
that's fine.
If it did appear in
that's fine. It's just again, if you followed the timelines, it really doesn't make any sense.
What is the Cosmic's Cube? That's enough Google.
What else have you been doing this week?
I played a little bit more Sekiro. I went and got the axe. I got the flame sprayer.
Game's better.
Yeah, except I hate spear people. They're really, really fucking annoying.
You gotta step on their spear.
Did you buy the Mikri counter or whatever in the skills? So
yeah, I know. Step on the
So when they're doing the thing, you don't dodge to the side.
Dodge backwards.
At them. Mm. And you can do it pretty early on in their attack too. As long as you are moving forward via a dodge as their spear thrust comes out, you get it. I only figured that out end of the game. The actual feel of it only clicked with me at the end of the game, and I'm like, fuck this the whole time.
Oh, you have beaten the game?
Yeah.
Nice. Have you beaten the game?
I haven't played any more since last week.
Been playing a bit of that, playing a bit of NHL, obviously. Tiny bit of Dokkan Battle, not much.
Dokkan.
So did you finish that area that you got the axe and the fire thing in?
No, I got the axe and the fire thing, and then I met the spear dude, and then he killed me, and then I rage quit.
That guy killed me a whole bunch of times.
Well, I ran in. I played it yesterday, and my theory was I was going to run in and kill the bow people before
he ganked you.
Before I dealt with him. And did you know that bow people can fire immediately? They fire machine guns. It's fucking crazy.
Stun lock you.
Yeah. Yep. And then he stabbed me in the back, and
So there's a fight later on in the game that isn't an actual boss fight. It's like a mini boss fight, kind of like that spear guy you're talking about now. That's a high tier samurai general lord guy with a spear and a sword one, and you have to fight them both at the same time. Even cheating, I died 6 times in a row to these guys. I couldn't fucking do it for the life of me until I brute force killed the sword guy. And then just 1v1 the spear guy. But oh my god, spear guys can suck my dick. That's where I finally learned to just do it right.
Nice.
No, that's about it for me.
Nice.
I was just excited to talk about Captain Marvel with you guys.
That was fun. That was a good talk.
Spread my theories.
It's the Captain Marvel cast.
I wanted to shoot my theories all over.
We actually got Brie Larson here with us right now. Talk about Captain Marvel.
It's not that I hate white dudes.
Oh my god. It's the real Brie Larson. Shit, dude. YouTube, don't ban us.
I mean, we're on BitChute, right? So.
Yeah, fucking ban us. We don't give a shit. We're on BitChute.
Alright, Chris. That's it for me.
What have you been,
Well, I finished Sekiro, I said.
Oh my god.
Fucking loser.
Nerd.
I feel like the ending of that game, the ending area is probably my least favorite. It's a kind of spooky...
Has there ever been a good ending area in a Souls game?
Probably not. But yeah, the last zone was
Bloodborne's was kind of cool.
The very ending area?
Yeah. You fight Gehrman in a cemetery.
Okay, so the very last boss stuff was fun.
The boss room with the cemetery is pretty good.
Yeah, the boss fights at the end of... Okay.
He did it!
The boss fight at the end of Sekiro is really fun. Or at least with the ending I got. But the final zone before that, there are. Yeah.
Fuck. Why?
And I was reading up on it, and some of the other ones, I knew of one other one that I could get, which is the earliest possible.
Go throughout the game without dying to a spear guy.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that'll happen.
Never getting that one.
No, but I knew of the one possible ending where there's a choice you make where it's okay, well, here's the obvious choice to continue the game, and here's the choice to just end it now kind of thing.
Save me.
But the other two I read up on, it's very complicated series of talking to this person at this time, and then eavesdropping on this person, and then taking that information and talking to this person, and back and forth kind of.
Nice. Easy. I'm never gonna see that.
Pretty easy stuff.
Yeah.
I'll just look it up on the internet.
Yeah.
Buy it on the Pirate Bay.
But that game, even with cheats, I was cheating, giving myself infinite items and infinite gold and infinite buff duration. Even with all that stuff, like there's just there's some stuff in that game that's really fucking hard.
You weren't cheating hard enough.
I wasn't cheating hard enough.
I mean, why didn't you just put on infinite health?
Because I didn't want to.
If I died to a boss or like in a thing like 3 or 4 times in a row, I'm putting on infinite health. I'm not gonna finish this game as it is. I want to get as far as I can before my patience is up.
But I really liked it.
Do you remember when we did that for the dancer?
Yep, fuck it. Walked into the room, I want to kill this bitch right away. Infinite health on, going to hell.
I did do a little bit of before cleaning up the game. I looked up a couple things on how to get like various materials for maxing out all my gear. So I did that.
Is there New Game Plus?
There is.
How does it scale?
So I missed it because I moved things forward in the story before I kind of should have if I wanted to do this, and a character that was important for it died. But there's a thing you can get in any playthrough, I guess, where you assemble the parts of a mask, and when you get that mask, from that point on, anytime you earn a skill point, you can just invest that into attack power. Or not, I guess not 1 skill point, it's like 5 skill points or something like that.
Jesus Christ.
But so instead of having to rely on those spirits of the enemies, so that's why I'm not too bummed about it, is because since I have infinite items, I can just keep reusing those spirits as many times as I want. I don't know if there's a cap to the number of times you can increase your attack power because of that mechanic with the mask where you can...
Holy shit.
I wonder if you can just get the strength to just like 5-hit a boss.
Yeah,
probably. There is also...
Like if you keep doing it, you know what I mean? Like just...
there is also an item you start New Game Plus with called Kuro's Charm. And when you read the description, it implies that like having it on you keeps the difficulty down in some way. And I was reading up on it a bit because there's a part in New Game Plus where you can give the charm back to Kuro, the prince, the divine child,
tell him to fuck off.
And you can give the charm back to him, and that's your way of like enabling hard mode.
Actual New Game Plus?
Like an actual hard mode. And I think, so I didn't try...
So can you do that and ring the bell?
I think so, yeah. I didn't get a clear answer. I didn't try it for myself, but I was seeing multiple reports of people saying like, oh, it makes it so that when you block, you'll take damage unless you get a perfect parry when you give the charm back. And also, someone was saying that you also don't get resurrections when you have that as well.
That's okay.
But I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I was like, I'm not gonna... I'm just gonna kill everybody because I'm tough now.
Yeah, I'm here to kill things and eat ass.
I'm all out of bubble ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, finished Sekiro.
Cool.
Played a bit more Division. Making my way through that one.
That's a game.
What I've been playing a shit ton of over the last couple days is Risk of Rain 2.
That game's cool.
So that game's out in early access now. And they went from 2D side-scrolling game. Did you ever play the first?
Fucking early access game? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm fucking retarded.
Jesus, dude.
So the first Risk of Rain game, it was like a side-scrolling, almost like Binding of Isaac style run-based game where you're like running around with guns and stuff.
Like,
yeah, you're getting items to power up and you're making it as far as you can before dying. You're unlocking different items that will insert themselves into the item pool and getting new characters and stuff like that. This one transitioned to full 3D this time. It looks like Breath of the Wild style graphics, like very cel-shaded, very distinctly similar art style.
but not like...
Doesn't run
the
like
cel shaded that everybody says is cel shaded.
No, like actual cel shading.
Yeah.
And I'm just having a blast with it. I have all the characters unlocked now. There's like the commando guy you start with who has like dual pistols. There's a hunter lady who has a bow and arrow. There's a dude that lays down turrets and bubble shields. There's a robot Wally looking thing that switches between rapid fire and a sniper. Got a mage lady that's really dope. Charles fireballs and like stasis grenades and stuff. And my favorite one is probably the mercenary. It's like the sword dude. He's really cool. He can like do blink attacks and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, I've been playing tons and tons and tons of that.
Seemed cool.
Yeah. That's all I've really been doing. Watching a bunch of old movies.
That's fucked up, dude.
I was like, I'm gonna watch...
Why are you watching old movies?
Shanghai Noon again.
Oh, did you watch Shanghai Nights as well?
No.
Oh, you can't.
I was like, so after I watched Shanghai Noon, I was like, I'm gonna watch Kung Fu Hustle.
That's fair. Okay. That's...
That movie is fucking weird.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that
aged incredibly well.
Yeah. Really good fight scenes in it, though.
Surprisingly elaborate.
Anyway, that's all I've got. You guys ready to move on to the week as we see it?
No.
Sure thing.
No.
Hold on. Can I throw one in, guys?
Sure.
That I read. Did you guys know that Borderlands 3 is the thing now?
Yeah, that's on my list. We can talk about it now.
The third one? Like after number 2.
Like before number 4.
Oh my god.
Boy, howdy. So yeah, at PAX, I guess it was, they announced Borderlands 3's coming. It looks visually nice. Like they upped their game a bit in terms of the detail. They're boasting over 1 billion guns in the game now.
They did that in the last game, I thought.
Last game had like...
Millions.
Well, it actually only had like 80. But sure.
This one's a different color though.
Yeah.
And procs lightning instead of...
I don't even think there was 80 outlines. I don't know.
I don't remember there being
claims
that
like
many
they have
guns.
billions of guns, and it's like, well, no, it's just slightly tweaked stats does not count as a weapon. Otherwise, Diablo has billions of swords.
Yeah.
You calm your shit. It's different stuff.
They're also... What they showed in the trailer implied that there were going to be multiple worlds you're going to. Which is kind of cool. And
They showed that guns do kill people.
Yeah.
It's not just people.
Yeah. And the, I don't know, it's hard to say from the trailer, let alone like just one trailer. Their sense of humor seemed a little less cringy than previous Borderlands
Looks like they
games.
learned from the Posse team.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see when the full game comes
Pre-sequel
out.
guys did a really good job. The new Siren looks cool as fuck.
They didn't say whether it's going to, like, when it's coming out or what platforms it's coming.
Epic Store exclusive, we can assume that.
So, I was ready to assume that too. But the other thing they announced is that Borderlands 1 is getting like a remaster overhaul treatment, and that's going to be on Steam, free for existing owners of the game.
That's just because...
Do you think that's just like a place and time, like whatever, like convenience?
I think Randy's softening the blow. Like he's tickling the nutsack so he can just suck the dick later.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. That's part of his magic show.
Are you going to get it?
Not if it's on the Epic
If it's on the Epic Store, no. If it's on Steam, I'll consider it.
Yeah. If it's on Steam and runs fine, I'll buy it.
Yeah. Cool.
There's definitely...
Party up, play some Borderlands 3. I'm okay with that.
I liked Borderlands 1 at the time when it came out. Never got around to finishing it. I played like the first couple...
shit ending.
Probably. I played the first couple hours of 2 and just could never get into it. I tried multiple times.
2 in co-op is amazing.
I just didn't
Jack
care for
dies.
it. Good.
Twice.
He was very
Pre-sequel's really good too.
I never played
I own that, but I should play it. That seemed better than...
Let's do a pre-sequel playthrough.
Sure.
I fixed the performance in 2.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it doesn't dip below 100 now.
You have to tell me how to...
You just install the legacy version of PhysX.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
We've had some fun with the co-op. Very entertaining.
Yeah, I want to do another playthrough at number 2.
But yeah, even as someone who never got like super into Borderlands, 3 did look more appealing than previous ones. I don't know, something like the visual style definitely
the new
stronger. And yeah, like again, like just something about the vibe I got from the trailer was less like, oh, this is Randy Pitchford jerking off in your face.
Yeah.
I don't know. This felt
usually stuff like that sax solo would have cringed me to hell, but I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, like it. I don't know. Maybe because there was no narrator for the trailer, like saying the things. Like if it was someone going like, "It had big sax solos," but it was just text on the screen that said it, and then just let it speak for itself.
If it was Randy Pitchford saying it, then it would have been greatest trailer.
So speaking of all of this, so at PAX where it was revealed, they were trying to stream this to a crowd at their panel, and they had to do it like multiple times over because the infrastructure at PAX is like ancient technology, and it couldn't handle their 4K stream or whatever, so it kept coming through at 10 FPS. To the point where Randy Pitchford was trying to like delay for time by doing magic tricks for the crowd.
That actually happened. Yeah. That's a real thing.
That's funny.
This is good shit.
Fucking Randy Pitchford.
Fight me with PAX, bitch.
Yeah, Randy. We're gonna fight one day.
With PAX.
With PAX.
Not at PAX.
No, I want to arm wrestle Randy.
With PAX.
He's gonna beat the shit out of me. I want Randy to beat the shit out of me. That's all I want.
Do you want him to pound you?
Oh no.
Next news.
I mean, beat can also be just as bad. So.
Yeah.
And beat the shit out of you?
Yeah, dude. Saw. Okay, what's his Twitter? Okay, no, I'll do that after.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Chris.
Next news. Anthem pushes out an update that borks all the loot even further. So that game has plenty of problems as it is.
Are you kidding me?
Have they fixed the performance yet?
That's the thing. Like, it has plenty of other issues like performance and all that jazz.
No, I'm saying, like, that's their main concern.
That's their main concern.
They cannot fix the performance.
But even the people that are enjoying the game as it is,
Well,
like their main concern is the loot. Like there's no reason for them to keep playing. So what does BioWare do? They roll out a patch that makes it so that like the Stronghold endgame bosses no longer guarantee high-end items. Teammates can now pick up your loot for you. So that means that if someone going around just clicking everything is going to load up your inventory to the max, which is like green and blue level shit. And half the items in free play and Stronghold chests have been replaced with just crafting items.
What's the point?
This sounds like something that idiots would do.
Yep.
Like that makes the game less appealing to me, and I don't want to play it. So.
Yeah.
I was already at a 0.
Yeah.
Now I'm below.
Yeah. It shows that they're not making any progress towards improving.
What's that thing? I expected nothing, and I'm still disappointed.
Yeah.
What's the scale? -20 to +20.
Yeah.
So Joe, what does that put you at?
I was
18?
already at like a -12. I think I'm at like a -14 now.
Yeah.
This is wow. Anthem.
I just
fuck BioWare. None of them are good.
Yeah.
The drama was.
Yeah, it was never EA. Like EA is a problem, but
The
no,
story was
BioWare's dog shit.
Yeah.
The story was stupid. At least the game kind of played nice.
Yeah.
Next up, carryover from last week's episode. Within like a day of us mentioning it, Square Enix rolled back that update that added online DRM.
Just said it was a mistake.
Yeah, they were like, it was a bug. It was a mistake. We didn't mean to do that. It's
Yeah,
like,
sure
okay,
it
yeah,
was.
sure. It was only after everybody raged for like 2 days that you were like, oh!
Fuck Square, man.
Maybe we made a mistake.
Maybe your company's a mistake.
You were a mistake.
Got him. Randy Pitchford magic the fuck out of you guys.
I mean, he can do it to make money disappear, so.
Yeah.
First employee uses his credit card.
What a time to be alive.
Dumbass.
Next up, popular ARC YouTuber h.o.d. banned from the game after producing a video exposing game-breaking bug that can allow a player to quickly destroy another player's progress. The bug has been known for years, but the video was made to draw awareness. He didn't even use it in a PvP setting, just in like a single-player game, but he was like, hey, this is what's happening. Fix your shit.
Hold on.
So they banned
Which game?
ARC. This is why review bombing needs to exist.
Yes. When a developer pulls a shitty move like this, that's the only way that people have to communicate their displeasure.
It won't be long, right? ARC is a popular game, is it not?
It's incredibly popular.
Okay, so with it being so popular, him bringing it to the forefront, he'll be unbanned in like a week. Right?
I don't think they care.
No?
They've made so much money that their entire company could fuck off, and they're all rich.
I don't know much about the company that made ARC.
They've put out 3
They put out that pirate game, and even though it was known to be, like, even worse than ARC, like, fucking, like a metric shit ton worse than ARC.
You know, it's bad when Chris is saying fuck.
At least Dark and Light, like, was kind of something.
Yeah, but Atlas was exponentially worse than anything they've ever done before,
In
and
every
it still
way.
sold like crazy on Steam.
Yeah, because people are stupid. Because they deserve it.
And it wasn't like a case of, oh, we all bought it, oh, this is bad, refund it. It was just like, oh, I have this game now, it won't work, oh, wait.
This game's dog shit.
Please fix it.
But
I'll keep this purchase.
they keep playing it. Like, the numbers are
And they keep
insane.
trying to play it. Like, it's like, oh, I can't even log in. Oh, wait, I'll come back later. That's bullshit that I can't get in, but I'll come back.
They like it.
And that's how the ARC community rolls. Like
That's how the PC gaming community rolls.
Like, the ARC developers are a particular level of shitbag, though. Like, selling an expansion for an early access game, are you fucking kidding me?
Is ARC out of early access?
It is, technically, but not really.
They launched 2 of their expansions before.
Yeah, before calling it out of early access. Like, that's disgusting. Your game's not done. Like...
Fortnite's still in early access.
Yep.
For how much longer?
Randy Pitchford's still in early access.
His employee with his credit card's still in early access.
He had the earliest access.
That's a funny ass story. I'm
I
sorry.
like it.
I
like
would
it a
spend
lot.
his money too. Just saying.
Look, Randy, if you let me have your credit card, I'll spend some of your money.
Here, it's the business credit card. Okay.
I would learn magic with Randy.
Yeah, he could pay me to do that.
No, I just learn magic.
I would use his credit card to pay myself to learn magic.
Randy, if you give me your credit card, I promise I will not use it to get a 6-pack.
That's not that expensive.
Yeah. Save it for the big shit.
Sugar coated ahead of time. I swear I won't buy
Well,
it.
then I'll never get a 6-pack if it's covered in sugar.
This is the Captain Randy Pitchford cast.
Next story?
No. I want to talk about Randy Pitchford some more. Yeah, next story.
Alright. The new game from the Divinity guys called Divinity Fallen Heroes is announced.
It looks really cool.
It's going to be like a tactics style game.
Yeah.
Less
adventure, more fight. Which I'm in.
Yeah.
I like their adventure stuff, but I find myself playing through it once or twice and being like, yep, I got my fill. If it's just combat,
this is
tactics,
for
raw
gameplay, yeah.
I'll do it forever.
Yeah.
I'll let it do me forever.
Because we've taken like 2 or 3 serious runs at it and then just kind of lost steam as we were going.
I don't think we took any serious runs.
We did take a serious run at it because we got to the cave, which is just outside the main town, and then we stopped, and then the next time we hung out, I was like, hey, you want to play Divinity? We're like, no.
Right.
You were just done with it then.
I've played through the whole thing twice, maybe. It's too big. Like, I don't think, with both those playthroughs doing completely different stuff, I still haven't seen, like, half of the game. It's ridiculous.
It's too many bigs.
Yeah.
Next up, Dead Cells got its free expansion called
False Gods.
Rise of the Giant.
That's it.
Yeah. It adds a brand new level for those who have finished the game at least once.
Hey, more boss.
A new boss.
Hey, boss.
Custom mode. I'm not sure what that is. Shiny new skinning system.
He plays lady.
So all sorts of features. Anyway, it's cool stuff, and it's free. I when they first announced it, I thought it was going to be a paid thing, but totally free. That's cool.
I'll rebuy Dead Cells someday.
Yeah.
Plus mods.
Yeah.
Infinite
Yeah.
attack.
That'll be fun.
I'd like to play with that mod where you
attack
press
instantly.
the button and
Yeah. That makes the game a million better.
I got all the way to the end, not using that shit. Imagine what I could do with that shit.
Got through the first level without using that, and then was like, I don't like this game. And then added that, and then like, now I like this game. Hammer's fast. Fast hammer. Gotta catch them all. Next up.
Fast hammers only. Next up, Wolcen got its big update to the beta phase. Added 4-player co-op mode.
Added co-op.
But removed a bunch of content.
Removed pretty much everything the game had.
Yeah, so it's kind of a weird mixed bag.
Yeah. The actual gameplay that is left there is what they had a year and a half ago. So, but the directions that they're taking is fucking amazing. The co-op works great. The itemization seems to be going in a better direction.
They changed the gameplay at all?
And they faster.
Okay.
They made the camera static. Fucking finally.
Oh, so you're not like rotating around
Yeah.
and stuff? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So, and they said because of that, like performance gains are just automatically 20% more.
Cool.
Not including the other
And
optimization.
that probably explains why they had to remove a bunch of content, because levels were designed around the idea of you rotating the camera. They have to redo them.
Yeah. Yeah, they removed areas. They removed the random dungeons that the game had. They removed a ton of the items, but made the itemization way better, so they're all going to be coming back.
Cool.
I think, like, everybody's super pissy right now. Like, 7 or 8 months from now, it's going to be exactly where it was before.
Yeah,
Just
and in a better place
infinitely
to
better.
actually get finished at some point.
Yeah, it's clear these guys started this game without even knowing what they really wanted to do. They just wanted to make an action RPG, and they're just listening to everything that people have said that's not good, and they're making it good.
Do you think... it's still got just the one class, right? You're just like barbarian dude or whatever?
Well, yeah, they removed character customization right now, but there was character customization, like visually. You pick up an item, and then you spec into a skill trees for those things. You can also no longer respec into skill trees. You're stuck with whatever your choices are.
That seems like something that'll change.
It's all step backward. I don't think it's all temporary.
Yeah. What do you think Wolcen will come out of early access first, or do you think Lost Ark will get localized first? And which would you be more excited about? Lost Ark?
Lost Ark, infinitely. Yeah.
Game looks incredible.
Yeah, Wolcen's gonna be cool. Lost Ark is a fucking MMO though. Like, it has raid bosses. Like, I'm so excited for Lost Ark, and that's never happening. We're gonna see Diablo 4 before any of those.
You think so?
I think.
Well, Diablo 4 is coming out on mobile, so.
Well, we're fucked. We don't even have phones.
Shit.
I'm definitely gonna try it.
I was gonna play it. I'm gonna play it.
Yeah. Yeah, you like Captain Marvel, so what do you...
Hey!
Nerd.
Hey! Don't even start.
Look, you like Captain Black Panther.
I despise that movie.
I hate it. It's bad.
Visually, it's stunning, but I just don't like it.
Yeah.
It wasn't that great of a movie.
Yeah, Chris.
I don't love it.
You said you loved it. It was your favorite Marvel
Oh, totally, yeah.
Your favorite Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Remember Captain America was in those movies and he had a shield? He like threw them at dudes. But it always came back to him. Like, what the hell?
Like a boomerang almost.
It's crazy.
Wait, was Captain America actually Australian?
Oh, did you guys hear...
shit.
Sorry.
Let me Google it.
Did you guys hear that they're rebooting Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
With James Gunn. Like, I'm infinitely excited for that. Holy shit.
Captain Boomerang has been confirmed to be in the movie again.
He better be, like,
and they made
a
joke
time starring.
They made a joke about it on IGN because they were like, because of Boomerang always returns. And I was like, ha! He's gonna die again.
I hope, what's-his-face gets his head blown off again. Like, the exact same amount of time into the movie.
Is this, like, record time for a reboot to happen?
Has it been 3 years? 3 years?
Something like that?
What was Amazing Spider-Man to Spider-Man?
Shit. Yeah, that might have...
A few years. That was a few years.
Was it more than 3?
I think so.
We'll find out. I'll do the math later.
We can look it up.
I'm a math guy.
When did Homecoming come out?
It's your boy.
Next up,
Spider-Man 2019.
Longtime Sony boss Kaz Hirai is also retiring, along with Reggie. Although, so Kaz Hirai...
Sony has... What? Sony?
So the thing is, though, Kaz Hirai, I don't think was part of the PlayStation division for the last while. Like, he was head of Sony at this point. Like, he got promoted up.
So he was also, like, fridging.
Yeah, and televisioning.
Right.
So, but yeah, he's going to retire too. But, like, he's just another, like, icon, pretty much. It was already kind of a bummer when he moved up.
I guess we'll never see remote play between Sony PlayStation and Sony
toasters.
Fridge. Yeah, Sony Toaster. That's a name, Sony Toaster.
I don't like my toaster. I can't tell the dial.
Is it a Sony Toaster?
No.
That's why.
I should have bought a Sony toaster.
That's kind of sucky. I liked Kaz Hirai. I liked his the Twitter account that was not Kaz Hirai just as much as I liked him.
That one and the Peter Molyneux.
Yeah.
One, although that one doesn't post as much anymore.
Also, some of those ended up being real
things.
Like, it's so goofy.
Like, a whole bunch of indie guys were just staring at that Twitter account going, genius.
This man.
Who knew Peter was holding out on us this whole time? Next up, I don't know if you remember, either of you, from a couple years back, there was that guy that swatted a dude and somebody got killed.
Oh, he's getting 20 years in prison?
Yeah, so over a game of...
That took way too long because the legal system's retarded.
So over a game of Call of Duty World War II, there was some bet that happened and someone was about to lose a couple bucks or something, so swatting got involved, and the guy who was the target of it gave like a false address to the person that he suspected was going to attack him. Dude, who was a serial swatter, sent the police as usual. Police shot and killed the guy. Both people are being charged with it. So, like, the guy who swatted is getting, like, the 20 years. I'm not sure what the guy who gave the false address is getting, but he's being persecuted in some way, shape, or form as well. For
really?
Yeah, for just endangering somebody else, I guess.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Lock them all.
I mean...
20 years isn't enough. That should be better.
Super fuck that guy, like 20 years or more, like definitely. No ramifications for the cops at all, though. Which, of course, like
what are you talking about? Paid vacation?
We investigated ourselves and we found ourselves clear of any wrongdoing.
I'm gonna have to take a 7-month paid vacation because of the stress it put me through.
Yeah.
Look, I'm all for militarized police, but there needs to be...
Shouldn't be able to just show up at your home and kill you.
Yeah. Other people's.
They're like, oh, he was reaching for his waistband. Kill him.
This man's naked. He was reaching for his socks. Blow him away. Yeah, no, that's...
He might have a hand grenade in there.
He's had a hand grenade up his butt, obviously.
He's bending over. Put 2 in his ass.
Oh, so you think he was gonna shoot you? No, we thought we were gonna have another goatsy on our hands.
He's gonna bend over and spread him. I had to take him out before. He's gonna suck us all up into his asshole like a vortex. Like, so you're a SWAT team, and you kick a door down, this dude's just standing there naked. He turns around, bends over, and sucks everybody into his asshole.
And then he turns around and you actually see his Kirby.
Yeah.
But, like, like human, realistically proportioned.
Yeah, so
version of
like
Kirby. Just no nose.
The eyes are just disgustingly huge in half the face,
Yeah.
and he's just pink. Because he's
like sunburned.
Yeah, because he's eating you, he just has a SWAT shield as well. Stupid ass SWAT helmet. Doesn't fit his stupid Kirby head.
Hi!
Alright.
Next news.
Yeah.
So I know there have been other companies making them for them, and they've all been shit, but I guess Sega's doing their own version of the Sega Mini system. Like Nintendo style thingy, because that totally worked for PlayStation. So there's a larger list of games coming for it, but the ones that we have so far are Castlevania Bloodlines, Echo the Dolphin, Space Harrier 2, Shining Force, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which is Puyo Puyo, Toe Jam and Earl, Comic Zone, Sonic the Hedgehog, Altered Beast, and Gunstar Heroes. So a pretty good list already off the bat.
Altered Beast.
As long as they get the emulation right and the price is okay, like there's no reason this shouldn't be... Like,
really good.
Yeah.
It should be $7.99. Is it mini? Small?
Yep.
Tiny?
Yeah, I have a picture.
Little baby one?
It's a little tiny boy.
Oh shit, that is tiny.
Oh, dang.
But, like, does it fit the cartridges from the Sega?
What a money grab.
Does it play PlayStation discs? Sorry, I've heard that a lot.
So next up, also Sega news. News I'm excited for, and you might be.
Probably not.
Yakuza Kiwami 2 has been rated for PC by the ESRB.
I am excited about that.
And
Assuming this isn't the one where it's like, quality control, got out the window, boys. This
Yeah.
one's gonna suck ass and play like dog shit. 30 FPS cap, you got it.
De Nouveau, here we go.
My boys.
Like, so Zero launched with De Nouveau, Kiwami 1 did not.
Correct.
Kiwami 2, hopefully. The thing is...
And
so,
did they remove De Nouveau from the Zero?
They did.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing that's cool about this, too, though, is...
This is the first one, the new engine.
And I assumed they were going to release them on PC in the same order that they had been doing it on console.
So we're going to have to wait for 6. And then...
So, because on PS4, they released it 0, Kiwami 1, which is a remake of 1, then 6, and then the remake of 2, and they still haven't put out the remasters of 3, 4, and 5 in North America. So what I'm hoping is this implies is that they're going to do it in chronological order for the PC.
I want to see Fist of the North Star.
Yeah.
I didn't. That came to PC.
I didn't put it in news, but kind of within the same breath here, Sega has confirmed that Judgment is not only still coming for North America, but it's going to come at the same date that it was intended for too. It's like this summer, so it's not going to get delayed or in any way. So
3 years till the PC release, boys.
I mean, who knows? Like Kiwami 2 came out last year, so if that comes out this year on PC, that's a pretty short turnaround time, actually.
Yakuza Spirit stuff 2 years from now instead of 3.
Like, we might be looking at Kiwami 2 and Fist of the North Star at least this year.
That'd be cool.
I could see both of those coming.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. And I suspect when they do...
I could see Yakuza 6 before 3, 4, and 5.
I kind of hope not. Like,
Put them on the right order.
Yeah. And I'm guessing that 3, 4, and 5 in North America, at least on the PS4, I imagine it'll release as a bundle. Like, they released individually in Japan, but they're all done there, like they have been for a while.
Oh, yeah.
So... might as well do it all at once here. Like, sell it as a package price.
$79.99.
Like, that's...
yeah,
sure, I'll do it. Even if that's that on PC, I'll do it.
$99.99.
Hell yeah.
That would make more sense for them.
And last thing I have is Assassin's Creed 3's remaster came out. Have you been seeing anything on this at all?
I saw one thing, and that was enough for me.
So, they completely remodeled all the characters in the game.
Remodeled's a word for it.
They look like fucking wax people now. There's all detail is gone.
Wax people is also a word for what this is. And what this is fucking horrifying. Like, the lighting brings out all of the details on these faces that are not...
But it's not just,
good.
like, the lighting change. Like, they actually changed the characters' like facial structures to a degree as well. And it just looks like piss. Also, in line with that, they have delisted the original version of the game, which looks better, from Steam and Uplay, so you can't even get the original version anymore if you hadn't already.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Who knows if Ubisoft will ever fix it? I doubt it.
You mean Ubisoft?
Ubisoft
makes Rainbow Six.
Like, this
Ubisoft makes Assassin's Creed 3.
They,
remastered.
There's 2 different companies. They made the first one.
And I say I doubt that they're going to fix it, not because Ubisoft has a like they do have a tendency of like keeping their games up to date and tackling issues and stuff like that.
But they're real games.
But they're current new games. Like I don't think they ever fixed Far Cry 3 remastered, and it was a bungled mess on consoles at least.
They remastered Far Cry 3?
Yeah.
When?
Around the time Far Cry 5 came out a few months later. It was part of their season pass for that. I had the season pass for 5 on Xbox One X, and I downloaded Far Cry 3, and it's like, it couldn't come close to maintaining 30 FPS, and the sound was all off, and the aiming felt like shit. Like, everything about it was just wrong. Like, complete phoned in.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, it's clearly that same team tackled Assassin's Creed 3. They made it orange and reduced character detail. Shaka.
10 out of, yep.
You can email us at justkindaloafin at gmail.com.
One more thing.
Okay.
Did you hear anything about the Discord thing?
Something.
Discord is asking partners to sanitize our servers of speech not fit for everyone. The policy extends to the R word, even in the context of a self-depreciating...
You mean the retard word?
Yeah. And the N word with an A, even in the context of posting song lyrics on hip-hop servers.
Why would they ban the word Nigeria?
It's a bad place. Although many partners, including those with predominantly African-American communities, have continued to voice concern about this policy, Discord has not addressed the concerns directly or stated that it has any intention of changing the policy.
So does this apply to just everybody's Joe Schmo server, or just like partnered, like big
I'm not sure, but regardless, it seems like a first step in a direction. Yeah. And then, so that excerpt was from somebody's post on the PC Gaming subreddit. The user is... I can't read that. Nerdorable. Has a huge, like, pretty comprehensive breakdown of all of the things. I did see that post.
I didn't go through it, yeah.
I read a bit of it. The shitty part is that, this is the first step. You remember Google and YouTube and Twitter and all of those things.
So what's a good alternative to Discord, though?
The comment section is filled with some good alternatives. Mostly open source ones, meaning it's not owned by somebody who will do this eventually.
Should we jump on that ship before the ship gets
I am looking into them.
Okay.
Yeah,
let me know when you find something you're happy with.
We'll flop over immediately. And it sucks because I, again, have, just like with Skype, I have all of my friends on Discord now. Yeah. Because Discord is a thing.
And Discord just works. Like it's...
Yeah.
Well...
sometimes.
Yeah,
sometimes
actually for the...
voice stuff.
And actually, sometimes whenever I go to, like, I see that you've messaged me on Discord.
I'll go in, and it'll just be nothing. It'll
just be loading forever. Yep. Yeah. It's like, okay, I guess I'll come back in 2 hours and see if it's...
Yeah. Or it will notify you that you've received a message.
Yeah. That one I have.
I've had that happen to me.
Yeah. So, you know what? Maybe this was just fate, and it's been a long time coming.
I had a feeling Discord was going to be an in-between, just because listening to the developers and everybody on Twitter talk the way that they do, it's just Devolver Digital. Excuse me?
Furries?
Maybe, I don't know. But it's the Devolver Digital type of thing, where it's like, yeah, we're for the people, and the people are like, yeah, they're for us. And then it's like, remember they're a company?
Yeah.
And you said that years ago.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's free to use.
They're going to make their money. So yeah, I'm under the impression that that's going to be primarily for...
like partnered big ones, but that's going to be step one. Yeah. Then they'll be sanitizing everybody else's stuff. They'll have auto filters and all that sort of stuff.
If I can't
our conversations, both in group chat and in individual...
I will be banned from life from my Discord conversations.
We've had some pretty extensive, outrageous conversations.
Yeah,
some spicy,
spicy hot memes. Yeah, and that's
like the internet's closing, like it's shrinking.
Yeah. And that's one of those things where if it ever comes down to it, where it's like, do you say these things or apologize for it?
Never apologize.
I've said them. Fuck off.
Yeah. No, if there's one thing I've learned from like social media these days, it's never apologize.
No.
Never back down.
Never surrender.
Never quit.
Fight.
John Cena.
Your boy.
Jon Snow.
Well, his thing is never back down, never quit, right?
Oh, I thought it was always fight. No, I'm John Cena.
Fuck
you.
Always fight. I'm John Cena. Fuck you.
Never back down, never quit.
Never surrender.
Can't see me.
How many cosmic cubes? That was my last search.
How many cosmic cubes can one goatsy fit in his goatsy?
Alright, that's enough goatsy for this podcast.
You can email us at justkindaloafin at gmail.com. justkindaloafin, gmail.com.
I sneezed earlier and hurt my nose a lot.
Smooth butts.